Hi, everyone. Okay, maybe this time it might work. And I seen that Kimberly Smith that had come up liked. I just did a 35-minute video and it did not work. So for that fact, Kimberly Smith, I hope you're watching. Check this one out. Right. Now, anyway, I will start at the beginning. This is my first live, so I just did a 35-minute video that did not work, and I had people messaging me saying, "Hi Belle, thank you. Sally's there too. Thanks, Sally. Kimberly, it doesn't say you are there." My sister liked the fact that I did a 35-minute video and it didn't work. Okay, it would have been the most awesomest first webcasting as well. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to try and do a quick one and see how we go. Hi, Christy. I did just do a 35-minute broadcast, but yeah, anyway. Right, so about me. My name's Kirsty. I'm 39 years old. I turn 40 in 1 month today on May 21st. Basically, I have been an empath my whole life and I did not know. I'm on. Thanks, Sally. You're frozen. Thanks, Christy. Great. I am okay, live, it's still going. Okay. This is crazy. I've never done this before. All right. So if anyone has questions as well, feel free to put them in the comments. Like Belle, put them in the comments, or if they're really personal, Mum, can you see me? Yeah. Get the cigarette out of the way, she tells me, but she's been smoking for like since before I was born. Okay. So anyone has any questions, feel free to put them in the question box, like, and we can put a message. Hi, Charlene. Or if it's really personal, I'm happy to, send me a PM somehow, whether to this page, if that's possible, to my Facebook account, and I can answer you that way. I'm happy to also do video calls too. There's somebody I've known my whole life that I actually want to do a video call with. You are my godmother's son. My grandmother has not left me alone today about you. So when you watch the replay of this, can you please contact me and let me know so we can do a video chat, because I need to tell you something. I want to talk to you. Okay, anyway. So I'm 39 years old. I turned 40 in 1 month today. Happy Easter, everybody. I hope the planetary alignments didn't make everybody's Easter too bad. It was an extremely toxic planetary alignment, especially with there being a lot of family and friends that would have been together. I hope a lot of people got through it. We did really, really well. I avoided my mum on Friday because I said, "Mum, like, the planetary alignments are crazy." And she goes, "What, you're going to, like, be mean to me?" And I'm like, "No, just, yeah." So except for the kids with their chocolate tantrums, but apart from that, we've done well. So the intro about me is I will use the word psychic. A lot of people do not like the word psychic because it is a very dodgy, shady area. There are my own personal reasons why I will use the word psychic. I do have, whoever's laughing. Okay, now I have multiple different gifts, okay? That was probably my mother because she knows my personal reasons why. I do have multiple gifts, okay? Basically empath my whole life. From about 16, 17 onwards, I was like, I think I'm a psychic. You know what? I swear to God, I really think I'm a psychic. I did not know that psychics could not just predict the future, which is clairvoyant. I did not know that, okay? I was just like, then from 18 on, people love to listen to my philosophical aspects of life. I would just sit there and, I mean, I was having fun at the time. I was young, but I would sit there and, I'd be so philosophical, and it was just so interesting. I know now that shaman, okay, and a lot of people will watch this replay. So, hi everyone. A lot of people would have seen me for like 30 years. So anyway, so that's a little bit about me. Basically between about 16, 17, 18, definitely by 18, I was like, I am a goddamn psychic. I said that was going to happen, and it friggin' just happened. At 23, I had a spiritual breakdown, and I knew I was a psychic. after my 2 crystal children were born, which they're never to know they're crystals, because I want them to have a normal life. My psychic abilities went through the absolute roof. Okay, like I got given new abilities, I got given stronger gifts. It was amazing what happened. I know now it's because I'm an indigo adult and I'm the mother of 2 extremely gifted crystal children, which they're never to know. But when they wake up and say, Mummy, I had this dream, or Mummy, this happened, or come into me randomly out of the blue and tell me this, Mummy knows to listen. All right. Now, late teens, early 20s, my whole life, yeah, I can trace back my whole life I was an empath. I do have many certificates, diplomas. The diploma junkie here will never stop studying. And I have done a lot of workshops in alternative holistic therapies and health. So it's not just psychic, the shady psychic area. It's not just that. I won't ever stop. It's an extreme, it's my life path. And I know that. I'm about to turn 40, plus a few others, but that's a different story. All right. Now, what I decided to do was, because I didn't know if a lot of people would ask questions or would be too, game into and things like that. That's why I'm like, please feel free to message me. I'm happy to answer questions. So I just went over some of the questions. I get sent messages all the time. Kirsty, please help. Okay, I need help. This is happening. This is happening. Now, protection. I've got to put my feet down for this. Now, protection. I'm going to see what I wrote for protection. Bubbles. Now, this is the shaman in me. And for those of us that are spiritual, you'll understand I'm not reborn yet. I'm still a transition into rebirth. So anyway, but I think I'm doing really, really well. But how do you tell a normal person, hang on a minute, there was just a death, transition, renewal, and I'm in the middle of transition, renewal, and rebirth. But that's a whole other story. Bubble. Now, protection. The biggest thing we have as protection is our minds, okay? It truly is. Now, about 3 weeks ago, to protect people, and I did protect everybody before we started, everyone who was in the group and myself, I do it all the time, is I use my mind and I put a protective shield, like your aura, around somebody. About 3 weeks ago, that colour for me, when I'm in a relaxed state, even when I'm not, changed from white to gold. I would use white, or pink is for love. I do it for love. You do it in the ethereal plane. White was very protective for me. I'm a light worker, okay? So then when it turned to gold about 3 weeks ago, and I noticed, hang on, for about 3 weeks, this has been gold. It was really full on. It means to me like I'm ascending, getting stronger. So I call it bubbles. There's other words for it, but it's you just imagine, you vision yourself, and you can vision anyone in the ethereal plane, and you vision them, bubble them. Now you start just above your head, go all the way down, both sides of your body, to underneath your feet, and feel the bubble. Feel it. I don't so much feel this bubble over my body, but more so just my auric feel. Okay, I don't know if that's everyone else. Everyone is different. Everyone has different abilities, different levels of abilities. And we just all do different things. We're just all here, and we're about to become the age of Aquarius, so we will all become one. But the way I see that is because we all have something to bring to the table. Crystals. Although I was drawn to multiple crystals today, and I'm sitting here with it's actually transgender, male and female, clear quartz crystal, and I'm surrounded by multiple crystals. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crystals with me. Don't go near them. The last few years, I have watched some things happen with people who have been associated with crystals that I do not like. Now, unless you are extremely experienced, which if you want info, go to Sally, because she's absolutely awesome. Her guides, what they can do for her and tell her, she's clairaudient with crystals I've never ever seen or heard anybody do. And I have met so many people in the crystal industry. It's unbelievable. Yes, I am a crystal healing therapist. Yes, I have done crystal healing workshops as well. I have worked with crystals. I went through a pendant stage, but at the moment, for personal reasons, I don't particularly, I'm a bit against crystals. I will recommend, if you are inclined to go to crystals, to start very, very basic, or go to somebody who has a lot of knowledge with them. That is one thing I will say, and not me, because right now, me and crystals are not friends. Whoever's laughing at me, be quiet there. Hopefully I get to find out. It's the first live I've ever done. All right. The next thing is, Kirsty, how do I cleanse my aura? No, with protection, salt. That come out in the last one that didn't record. Salt. I got my clairsentient, which is feel, is that basically use the salt to perimeter your house, not even your property, but your house, the border of your house. People will say use Himalayan salt, use expensive salt. You can go to Woolworths and get salt for something like 90 cents. And I'm telling you now, it will do the same thing. So will water. I don't like to give out a lot of my secrets, but I collect moon water, okay? And there was one, when was the full moon? Good Friday, I think it was. And I put it out, and I have to have balance with everything. So I put my water out, and I often, me and the kids will drink out of it. They don't know what they're doing. And the next night, once it's had its balance, we'll drink out of it, and we'll go, in love and light, whatever. I tip it from my cup into theirs, and we drink it to the moon. I put my hands up to the moon to because I'm a healer as well. So water is also, I would have to say, water would have to be the biggest, besides your mind, your biggest actual physical aspect of any form of healing, including physically with your body. Aura cleansing. Now, no one can ever get me to go past a traditional Indian white sage stick. You can get white sage in so many different forms. You can get other versions like frankincense. Is that how you say it? You can use that. You get me a proper Indian Tinkerbell salad here, or you can get them on the internet really cheap. There's a lot of places you can get them from, but they are hard to get decent ones. You cannot get me to go away from a proper sage stick, okay? Now, to do it, same. It's like what you vision, except you light it, you use it around your auric field. You go a little bit out first, and then you come in a little bit closer. Start just above your head where your actual crown chakra is. Go all the way down and lift up those goddamn feet, and even do under your feet. And as you do it, make sure that your mind is clear. There are also, you can Google different things that, I would say prayers, because I'm a light worker, but not so much a prayer to say get rid of things, but I would do it more in a relaxed state. Just I relax when I do it. You can do your own even, but I've had shaman do mine and everything. I would recommend stand on earth when you do it. I'm very much into grounding for a lot of reasons. A lot of them are actually medical. Okay. Water, shower. Back to water and shower. You can also cleanse your aura in a shower. Now, to do it, you do the same thing. You imagine your auric field, and you just stand there under the shower as relaxed as you possibly can. You vision it all, just wash away from just above your head, crown chakra, all the way, all the worries, so relaxed, down underneath your feet, into the drain, they're all gone. You can do it once, you can do it twice, you can do it 3 times, whatever resonates with you. That's the biggest thing. Whatever resonates with you is what is right for you. Okay. Grounding, barefoot. I'm going to stay really, really, really small here. I just did a 35-minute one. A 35-minute live that did not work, and would have been absolutely awesome for a first live. So I'm going to stay away from grounding because I do have so many different qualifications. There will be other lives that, because I am also just so down to earth and so grounded and such a normal person, unless I told you I could do this and I have these qualifications, you would never know having a conversation with me. But grounding. So grounding is very important, but the medical aspects of grounding is where I'm really going into, because I suffer from chronic pain and I will not take medication like the OxyContin and anything like that. I have tried Tramadol, OxyContin, I will not take it. So to go and stand on my mother's grass over there, I'd get a different healing property if I stood on that grass. I'd get a different healing property if I stood on my daughter's fairy garden. I'd get a different healing property if I stood on the dirt over there. I'd get different healing properties if I stood barefoot on every single one of these trees around here. Okay. Just always remember, your mind and thoughts create your reality. Your mind and your thoughts are your two biggest assets and tools in this world, and it is so true. And there you go, my two shaman friends who were there with me with the start. Although I'm still this dizzy, friggin' whatever, normal person, I have just outsmarted you both, and you were right all along. Absolutely. If you want to be the sort of person that sits there and basically, you know, you want to dwell on negative, think negative, depressing thoughts, you are going to be that person. You are going to be that negative, depressed person. I have just, a few of you, or most of you who are in my Facebook know, I've just been through an extremely difficult period in my life the last few weeks, and it was like, that's where you're coming into it, Sally, because essential oils saved my goddamn life, and I'm telling you now, they truly did. Not saved my life, as in literally, but kept me calm through what I had to go through. Pretty much I lost my father, and it was the death that everybody's been waiting for it to really, really hit me, because I've lost a lot of people the last few years through my essential process. Basically, that I just lost my train of thought. But anyway, it does not matter. Grounding your mind and thoughts. Yeah, you can be this depressed, boring, depressing, feel sorry for myself person, or you can use your mind and you can create the life of your dreams by visioning it. It's what vision boards are about. You can make a vision board. Remember, I also am qualified. I'm not just a psychic. I am qualified in many different areas. I'm trying to figure this thing out. Anyway, so it's use your mind as a vision board. Vision the life you want. Vision the people you want in your life. Vision the feelings you want to feel. Lift those vibrations. The only person that can do that is you. And Christy, I've missed her. I'm missing her. I wanted to be done by 8 o'clock to be on her live, but it's all good. Okay. And what else have we got? Water. At times, there will be times through every week of every month that you will want extra water. Drink it, because it's a planetary alignment. It is for real. Well, okay. Crystals, only use basic, unless you're advanced, have knowledge, or have somebody who is advanced and knowledge. And Sally, I'm going to have to do it again. Sally Flannery, everybody. If you look her up on Facebook, I've never met anybody in my life that can do and say what she can with crystal, what her guides tell her about crystals. It didn't scare me because I'm used to it. Most people I know are spiritual, but she takes the cake. You won, Sally. You're number one when it comes to crystals. Oh my God. Okay, meditations. Now, I'm always sending people to meditations too. I will not recommend somebody. I do not like to recommend somebody unless I have used it and can verify it and recommend it personally myself. I'm always sending people to meditations. We've started our meditations again, me and my kids. Talia has a unicorn one. Cody has an under the sea one. I have my guided meditations that I do. I will post links at times for meditations. A few I've done the last few weeks have been really, really good. Crystals, me. And I think that is just about everything. Water, make sure you drink that extra water, because it is not only, like, I practice more than I preach here. I live on coffee, as some of us know. I should have just a drip in my arm with goddamn coffee in it. But anyway, right. Now, because I am also, this is part of my life path, and I know that. It has been for over 20 years now. I have a special on every single form of reading, and I do many, many forms of readings, and I have also everything spiritual. We'll stay on the spiritual side of it up until May 21st, but I know what I'm like. I'm a very giving, generous person, and that's an empathic trait. It will extend, so I'm going to say $20 for 30 minutes for a reading. If the reading goes for 40 minutes or something, I'm not going to be like, oh no, sorry, I have to stop at 30 minutes. No. If you were sitting next to me, I'm going to take what a picture, because that is how you will get the best reading out of me just for a normal reading, okay? I do multiple different forms of readings, so just PM me. Feel free to send my information to your family, to your friends. My accuracy is up over 90%. Another thing I will not guarantee is anything I do in a reading, I will not guarantee to bring through someone's loved one, even though I am clairvisual, which is a medium that only started less than 2 years ago. I will not guarantee that. I will not guarantee I will see your aura. I will not guarantee I can tell you anything in a reading I do of a picture that I have told the person before, because every reading I do is different, and every reading that I do use different gifts. I will guarantee that I can see my guides. I want to know why they're always on the right. That is pretty scary for me. I've got to watch this. I noticed it today or yesterday. They're always on the right. Two of them I've known in person. They're my two strongest guys. One who's really protecting me now, and that comes back to my godmother's son. My grandmother wanted me to come through to you really, really badly today. So if you can send me a message, that'd be great. Yeah. So, yep, just specials across everything. I'm going to end it here because I did my 35-minute one before that nobody got to see. Feel free to pass it on. Please share my group around. Please share my details around. I'm ready to, what is it? Death, birth. No, it's not birth first. Death, transition, renewal, birth. I'm about to be reborn, but I'm still in transition to be reborn. But anyway, please feel free to share my details around with the spiritual aspect of my life at the moment. I am happy to put myself out there like everybody has been calling for. All right, now, because I am a light worker and it is Easter, I am going to say I hope you all had a great Easter and had really lots of fun, ate lots of chocolate. In the name of the Father and Son and the Holy Spirit, amen. God bless you. May God bless you and your family. And at the same time, Bart, because I do and I am spiritual, I'll say thank you for watching my second take of my first ever live web broadcast, and in love and light. Thank you. Thank you.